Hey bitches, what is up? It is Nicole and welcome back to my motherfucking channel. I had to crack my neck. For today's video, I'm going to be telling you guys a story time. We're actually going to be telling you a story time. If you guys do not recognize this person, this is Anne, my best friend. We did the best friend tag you guys saw back and we're better.
Why not recognize because I'm not orange?
So, this is going to be the story of the bus driver from hell. And Anne can definitely clarify that we fucking hate this bus driver.
She sucked.
So now let's get in the backstory. So I was a junior and I was a freshman in high school, and so we get on the bus, and probably like the first couple, like pretty sure a few weeks, we didn't have that bus driver yet. I don't remember. Honestly, do you remember?
I don't think we did. I think we had subs.
Yeah, we had subs, and we're used to us cussing and everything like that. It's a high school bus. Like, what the fuck do you think is gonna happen? So we get this new bus driver, and I swear to you, not for like, probably we've had her for a while, like, I don't know how long, but she never said anything about it to us, like about swearing or anything like that. And we would swear, so would everybody else in the back of the bus. Me and Anne, we were friends with all like cool kids.
The cool kids. We were the cool kids.
Like, hang out with like Jake and like Derek and
Eric.
Eric. Not being mean, like Eric was one of our really good friends. I loved Eric.
You just had a lot of hair.
He just had a lot of hair. Didn't Avery ride the bus too with us?
Every once in a while.
Yeah, Avery once in a while. Wasn't like something like not new that this bus driver knew. And so, and then like one day, like, I don't know, somebody must have pissed in her like cup of tea or some shit. But like I was like cussing and stuff like that. We always do that, and cusses as well. And so this bus driver goes over the intercom, and she's just, I looked around, I was like, what's saying my name? And I looked up, and it was the bus driver, and she's like, Nicole, stop, like, use like appropriate language or some shit, like. And so, and then like everybody else was cussing too, and then so she would only like call me out on cussing, and it's just like, what the fuck? This is probably the start of the era of the fucking bus driver, where she started to be a major bitch. It was to the point of where I'm in class and a call comes into the classroom, and it's for me, and they were just like, Nicole, you need to be down in the main office, and everybody's like, ooh, and I was just going like, shut the fuck up. I get down to the office, and I was just like, I wonder what this is about, because like I don't get in trouble that much. And I was down there, and I was waiting for the one and only Miss Bird.
Ooh.
Yeah, I'm gonna say her name because she was a bitch.
She's old.
She's old and a bitch. She retired, so it doesn't matter anymore. So yeah, if you're watching this, Miss Bird, fuck you.
Fuck you.
She called me into her office and like sits me down, and I thought she was like gonna say like something like about like me like swearing or something, or like something stupid, like something that like is like whatever. Okay, cool. I had no idea that the bus driver went to her and told. Get ready for this, guys. The bus driver, she was just going like, I hear you've been like making controversy on your bus, and I was just looking around, I was like, what are you talking about? She's like, a bus driver filed a report saying that you swear, do not like listen, that you kicked somebody, and that you threw a bottle around the bus. And I looked at Miss Bird and I started laughing. I was just going like, I've been having problems with that bus driver, and for one, I did not kick anybody. Like, I did not kick anybody. Did I kick anybody?
No, she did not kick anybody.
And I did not throw a water bottle around on the bus either. So that's a bullshit lie. I looked at Miss Bird and I was just like, no, that did not happen. Teachers believe other teachers. Teachers aren't going to believe students, because like, why would they? Like, it's stupid like that. But I was just like, you can call anybody. You can call down any other person that was on that bus with me and ask them if I did that, because I didn't fucking do it. It was just like, oh, I already got that lined up. And so I was just like, you can call Derek. You can call Derek. You can call Eric Shields. You can call Ian Kavanaugh.
Want me to punch you in the fucking eyebrow?
What, did you threaten to punch me in the eyebrow?
Yes, I did.
Okay, cool. Billy.
Billy's son.
Anne, you're pretty. Shut up, Billy.
He's still at puberty. So I was just like, okay, this bus driver is like making things up and shit like that, and I was just like, are you like, this bitch had to make stuff up just to like get me in trouble. So I know a lot of you are probably thinking like, oh, no big deal, like nothing's wrong with it. I get suspended off of the bus that day, and I was so pissed. Texted Anne. I met her in the hallway and I was just like, I just got suspended off the bus. And she's like, what, why? And she's like, cause the bus driver, and I told her what happened and I was just like, dude, that never fucking happened. And I was like, I know it didn't happen. And I was just like, this bus driver's a bitch, I swear to God. That was just the first offense of the bus driver. And then so we would get in a spat on the bus with the bus driver as well, because she'd still be a little prick bitch and everything like that. And so that wasn't I was called in the office 3 times because of the bus driver. And I was just going, I don't know what the problem is to Miss Bird. And Miss Bird was just like, Nicole, you keep on making controversy on the bus. And I was just like, I'm not doing a damn thing. It's a high school bus. Like, what do you expect to happen? It's not a middle school bus. And so she just kept on like picking at me. Like I don't know why, but she was like, Nicole, that's it. Like I gotta get her in trouble every fucking time. And I was just like, God fucking damn. He picks on me. And then, lo and behold, she starts picking on Ann.
Okay.
Now it's your turn to tell your part of the story.
Oh, I was leaning on my boyfriend one day in the back of the bus, you know, like head on shoulder, right? And she was like, keep it professional. And honestly, we're all back there being fuckheads, so I don't know who she's talking to. She's probably just being a bitch because she's a bitch. So I didn't think anything of it, and I kept doing that. And then I got called to the office.
It wasn't like a call about like didn't she say like we were doing like inappropriate like activities or something?
I thought I was like sucking his dick or something, but no, I had my head on his shoulder.
Let's demonstrate what she was doing. You're Jake.
I'm Jake.
And I'm you. Whoa, they're making babies back there.
And then she kicks Jake off because she goes, oh, you don't ride this bus, you ride a different bus. When really, they all go to the same subdivision. Who fucking cares?
And she never bothered to check until after the situation started going
Exactly.
around. We like tried to like kick Jake off the bus, and so we were just like waiting to go home. So we all 3 of us, her boyfriend, and me, we were all on the bus, and we're like sitting next to each other, but they weren't leaning on each other or anything. They weren't doing that or anything like that. And so we were all just sitting. And I just don't know, I don't remember if she was sitting next to him. I think Ann may have like set a seat away from him just so she didn't have to deal with that drama. I don't remember. Ann talked to Mr. E2, one of the other principals, and so did Jake, saying like, okay, it's fine, you can just go in there, because like Ann like had problems with her as well, and like Mr. E2 said it was fine, just go on the bus. And so we get on the bus, and the bus driver did not like that we got our way. Like, she was so pissed off to the point where she was just like, oh no, like they're not going on the bus, they're not being on this bus anymore. Bitch. May I remind you, there's a whole bunch of other kids on the bus with us. She turns the bus off and walks outside and starts talking to the assistant principals. And Jake gets fucking pissed. Jake gets so angry, and then I get fucking annoyed, and then Ann gets fucking mad as well. And so Jake's like, fuck this shit. Like, I'm done with all this fucking shit. She's literally sitting and waiting for everybody else on the bus just so that we don't have to ride the bus. And I was just like, you're a fucking little baby. Like, fuck you. We're all fed up, and so we all get off the bus. We all get off the bus, and we were just, and like, Jake was like, okay, we're not gonna feed into this drama. This is like stupid, this is pathetic. Just like left. And then Jake's mom and King picked us up and everything like that. And it was like, Jake's mom had to actually talk to Mr. E2 about this situation because it was so stupid and it was so dumb. And so, yeah, the bus driver was out to get us for some fucking reason. I do not know why. Anything like that. Senior year, my senior year, her sophomore year. Nothing really happened with her because she actually transferred. She left the bus. It was the best thing ever because the bus driver after that was the chillest.
She was so great.
She was so good, but I felt so bad for her because we were all assholes.
We were.
That
year we were assholes.
Yes, because the incoming freshmen they were like, you know, like, they were amped up to a 150. Like, Stanley and fucking Billy and them, like, they were just, like, through the roof. It was senior year, and when I get on the bus, and the bus driver is the same fucking girl, because I didn't think she would be there because, like, you get new bus drivers, like, each year. But when I saw her, I was just like, oh, fuck. I bet she better not fucking ruin my senior year. So, I get on the bus, and I'm getting off. Me and Ann are both getting off. And she says to me, she's just going like, we're going to behave a lot more better, aren't we, Nicole, this year? At her, and I just stared at her, and I smiled, and I was just going like, I guess we will learn to be more better this year, won't we? And I get off the fucking bus, and then I turn around, and I flick her off, and I walk away. And it's just going like, that bitch ain't gonna ruin my senior year, no, fuck you. And like, she never talked to me about it ever since again. So the bus driver didn't bother us anymore because she knew that like I wasn't gonna back down. Like, I think she was threatened by me for some reason. And like, like, no, we didn't take shit from her. Like, she was like a petty little bitch, so fuck her. If you're watching this, I fucking hate you. We've never known.
Go to hell.
We don't even know her name. We never learned her name, so that's why we didn't use her name, because we don't fucking know what her name was.
We would, though.
Yeah, I would.
We would.
And besides, she let her kids sleep on the bus, too. You remember that?
Yeah, she brought her kids and, like, slept on the fucking bus.
It's just, you know, like, don't they have a bed?
What a broke bitch.
That is the story time of that bus driver, and to tell you the honest truth, I fucking hated her. I never had a problem with any other bus drivers after her. So, I hope you guys like this video and give it a thumbs up and subscribe if you haven't already. I make videos weekly. So, I hope you liked my story time with my best friend. So, I will see you, all y'all beautiful faces, in the next video.